Yeah, hi everyone, hold on. Sorry, I'm fucking around on my Switch. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Whatever. I really can't fucking see anything because of the damn sunlight. It's really annoying. Man, I think I started streaming a bit too early. The sun is really annoying me. I like do that, which doesn't really help at all. Damn sunlight. Yeah, I don't know what I can do about this. I'm just gonna have to play blind for a bit. And I just use Head and Shoulders, whatever. Alright, here we go again. Woohoo! Yippee! Woohoo! Oops, that was not what I was expecting. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-boo. Don't shoot me. That's enough. Okay, thanks. Don't think your desktop can handle streaming. What like encoding settings were you using? A few people got Prime. A few people. I have as well. If you're gonna ask why you're suddenly seeing adverts now, it's because they changed it. They announced it a while ago.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're asking, yeah. How did I know? Yeah, they announced like a month or two ago that they're changing Twitch Prime, so you have ads again. And the reason they gave was pretty bullshit. The actual reason is monies. So now if you don't want adverts, you have to get Twitch Turbo again. Remember that thing that was supposed to be replaced by Twitch Prime? Well, apparently it never actually went away. Even though, like, what really annoyed me was that I wanted Twitch Turbo and I didn't want Twitch Prime. But they took Twitch Turbo away, so I had to get Prime. And then they fucking have apparently at some point added Turbo back and removed, like, the feature that Turbo had from Prime. Just like, what the fuck? So, yeah. I'm not sure how many people are gonna, like, end their Prime subscriptions over this. A few might. I'm considering it. But it's kind of bad for streamers, because Twitch Prime subs are like 50% of the subs you get. So it's kind of a shitty situation. Where are people?
Welcome to America. Now stay out of my way.
But yeah, I noticed this morning I was trying to watch things on my phone and I was just like, oh, ads, okay. It's not completely the end of the world, because if the streamer chooses, they can make it so subs don't see adverts. So if you like sub to certain people, me included, then you won't see ads in that one channel, but obviously it's still pretty shitty, there's only one channel.
I'm in the army, amigo.
It's not about boycotting it, it's just that I don't really give a shit about all the crappy games and stuff they give you on Twitch Prime. And the Amazon Prime's nice, but it's like, I don't order stuff consistently enough for it to really be worth it.
Semper Fi, up your ass. I will search and destroy.
So yeah, I'm probably just gonna end mine. It's kind of a really shit situation though. The one feature everybody wanted from it was the reason everybody got it, and then now taking it away, and they're like, see if you cancel it. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing that now. Well, I have no idea if the OBS auto thing is good or not, Scalar. You just want to try to lower your encoding settings or whatever. Oh, you use Amazon Prime Video all the time, yeah, okay. I don't know, it's still like a massive dick move, like taking a feature away from it. Because if this works, they'll just keep taking more and more features away from stuff until you're still paying for Amazon Prime. But they don't have to give you as much stuff. Yeah. Just hope it isn't the start of Twitch doing like dick moves because they can get away with it. Because that would be really shitty.
Now stay away from me. You want some of this?
Yeah, OBS won't give you a hardware encoding option because you don't have a new enough CPU or GPU scaler. But that doesn't mean you can't stream, you just need to turn the encoding settings down, like the speed of the encoding. Set it to like ultra fast or whatever the fastest one is and see if that works. It makes the video look worse, but you know, it doesn't jutter and it might work. I don't know. I don't really want to sit here and try to troubleshoot. I've never used the OBS auto configure thing, so I have no idea how good it is. But you know, I'm just doing the settings myself. It's so awkward there. I don't want to turn too hard to the right and fall in the water. But if I don't go enough, then I'll fall in the water the other way. Whoop. No, I'm not doing the Red Dead Redemption race tomorrow. I'm gonna restream it instead. Wait, no. I haven't practiced Red Dead at all. And there's no one else to restream it, so I might as well just do that instead. And hey, Preza. Yeah, I mean, if your laptop can do it, then yeah, I guess that makes sense. If your laptop is, like, better than your computer. What channel am I restreaming on? I haven't decided yet. I will probably just use this one, to be honest, rather than GTA Marathon. I don't know.
Let's go!
Yeehaw.
Vic, we're gonna drive by on some cholo. I know right where we can pick up the trail.
How far into a run do I want to be to make it a non-reset?
I'm just trying to make an honest living, man.
I don't know, actually.
Organized. I can't compete, man. You know, this used to be a fine country.
I haven't really encountered that situation before. Like, you know, sometimes, like, if things go bad in the end game, it just ends up, like, crashing the game. It doesn't... I'm not sure. Point. Probably, like, past got protection or whatever, I don't know.
Strike two.
Or maybe once I get to the second island. But then Brawn of the Dead could go really bad and then I just give up. I don't think there is a point. I think that's just a point where I'll just probably not lose so much time without crashing the game. I don't have a choice anyway.
Bill bitch killer Cassidy?
No, I guess that's not true. But just fail missions and stuff. But, yeah. Come on, Phil. Phil.
Yeehaw! This is some fancy driving. We're gonna need to get my car fixed up, Vic. Old girl ain't looking so good.
Point. I did feel like I was playing, like, really well yesterday. I was really happy with my the way I was playing yesterday. Right up until I got busted. But that was just unfortunate.
Boy, she is looking like a daisy now.
Like, I could have got away with it. But, I don't know. I haven't reviewed the footage, but I think if I tried to get on the police bike, exactly the same thing would have happened anyway. I think my only option was to try to take the police car. But, you know, this is all Captain Hindsight, you know, 2020 can think about this thing for like 5 minutes when I only didn't know it was going to happen and had a split-second decision to make at the time. Like, obviously I'm going to make a better decision now if I think about it for ages. That's why chat really annoys me when it happens as well. It's like, you knew what happened, you knew what the outcome is. Of course you're going to say you should have done the other thing. Come on. Anyway, this is going fine. I'm like 53 seconds ahead of Cholo Victory. Was like really far ahead because cleaning house went really well. So it's a good start. I mean, obviously, you know, it's just a start. But it's good. I just split whenever I get on this loading screen. I never split at the same time for the save and quit. Doesn't matter that much. Damn, isn't what I wanted to do. Yeah, you'd play so much better if you just never read chat and stuff, but the problem is if I did that, I'd just get bored. Like, when I'm doing true 100% plus recording stuff, I'm always, like, listening to something at the same time, normally.
I look after people and they look after me.
Because I'm just by myself.
Sometimes I have to remind them of their obligations if they don't. But mostly I just mind my own business. You mind yours, pal.
Damn it. I'm right, please. Okay. Oh yeah, do not use a fucking webcam microphone, Jesus.
Now who's in charge?
The worst shit in existence. the microphones in webcams are only there to spy on you, no other reason.
Please, I can't.
Like, there was one webcam I had before. I remember streaming it. It was like streaming the microphone from it. I went to the other side of my house.
You done real good.
Like, and I have a really long, like, house. And I went to the other side of it and talked in, like, the far room. And you could hear me.
You're running a protection racket?
And more
That
besides
microphone
soon
was
enough.
fucking
Come on,
creepy.
put the pedal to the
But it
metal,
sounded
step
like
on it.
shit. But you could, like, you know, it was designed like a bug or something. Like, you could just hear it anywhere. Like, I don't know, how far away... I'm trying to think how far my hallway is. It's a good 20 meters, I think.
Please, I don't want any trouble.
That's why.
No! Right, well that's one way to throw a really good start. Oh dear, fuck. It's because I'm trying to like just hip fire the other ones to save time. I rotated too much and shot Marty, god damn it. Oh yeah, I think if I wasn't streaming I could get a better PB. Of course, you just play better, but again, I don't want to because it's boring. But I've done some offline runs before, but they were like short runs and stuff, and runs I hadn't done before. Oh dear. And yeah, I saw that Soviet. Hello. I don't even own Stanley Parable, so it would have been pretty hard for me to get that achievement. Nope, never played Stanley Parable before. Yeah, exactly, overcaller. Wouldn't be fun. Yeah, check my Steam account. I don't own Stanley Parable. I don't own the video game. I've never played it. I'm not even sure what it's about. I've seen other people play it. I know it's like one of those, like, you know, humorous walking simulators. Oh, it came out 5 years ago, obviously. I don't remember it. Yeah, exactly. Boing, boing, boing.
Luckily, you're pretty ugly already.
About to get Sierra Hotel in here.
Like, if you wanted to be like a YouTuber instead of a streamer, you could do it that way. And just release like YouTube videos of your runs and stuff. But oh my god, what the fuck's my hair doing? But you know, you'd have to. You'd go ages. You wouldn't be able to like. I mean, maybe you could, but you probably wouldn't upload like videos of just grinding and resets and stuff, right? You'd only upload YouTube videos of successful runs, and you know, they don't happen all the time, so it'd be kind of a weird YouTube channel. Which, you know, is what mine is, but it's because I'm streaming instead of just being on YouTube, so it's different. Oh, I survived that. Turn left. Oh, okay. I mean, that was pretty speedy, I'm not gonna complain.
I know how to use this. Blame the system.
Okay, you gonna shoot this guy now? I wonder if I should try using the handgun.
Oh hey, thanks someone for something. Hang on.
Yes, actually. Very good. Very good. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm wondering if I should try to use the handgun more on the run, since it's like one of the few weapons you can actually walk and shoot with. Disrespect me, familiar? I hurt you. Thanks, Stig, for 3 months in a row. I like how you perfectly predicted what I would say to that. Oh dear. I mean, I've never played Half-Life 2 either, Soviet, so I own Half-Life 2, but I've never played it. Didn't know a mod that made it into the Stanley Parable existed. So no, I haven't played that either. I've just never played the Stanley Parable. Whee! Yeah, Half-Life 2 is on my to-play list. Like, the next time I get the flu or something, and I do like my I'm ill, I'm not speedrunning, I'm gonna play something casually streams. Like I did with Deus Ex, the first one. Then, you know, next time I'm ill, Half-Life is the thing I'm gonna try playing. But I don't know if I want to play the first one or not. Because, you know, I own every single Half-Life game. Of course I did. They were like £1 on Steam several times. But I don't plan on getting ill anytime soon, so I have no idea when this would happen.
I've been having trouble with it.
I am a professional. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Okay. You can't actually target the cholos that you need to kill in this mission, which is really annoying. You have to like target people behind them and shit. Maybe I should just free aim there. Might be better. I really should look around before I just grab the first car. The same car every time. Flu shot, no. I don't generally do that. Yup. Oh god. Oh! Okay, it's fine. Oh. That's not good. Okay, it's rolling off, that's fine. Oh, what am I doing? No rampage. I'm not outraged, Soviet. This has been a thing since, like, PS1 era.
It's just a toy.
If people are only learning about crunch now, then I'm, like, pretty shocked. I remember there was a thing a while ago where all, like, what was it, like, the wives of the developers at EA came out or something? and like wrote a big statement about crunch and whatnot and how it was killing everybody. Nothing happened then. Then the whole like voice actor thing where the voice actors union was like, yo, you need to treat our voice actors better. And then everyone was like, oh, why would the voice actors get paid better and better wages and stuff than the people who actually make the game? That's not fair. And then it's like, well, why don't you just give the people that make the game the same stuff? Well, the voice actors want too much. It's that everybody isn't getting enough.
Vic, we're gonna drive by on some cholo.
But yeah, this has been a thing. These are just two random news stories I can think of about this subject. This has been a thing for years. Like when I was studying in uni, it was a thing everybody talked about. It was like, yeah, it's just a thing that happens. You have to live with it until it doesn't happen anymore. But it probably will always happen. So yeah.
Have you been in my bottle?
People are going to start boycotting Rockstar because, you know, they announced how much crunch they're putting on or whatever. You need to, like, boycott every single AAA and AA video game. Maybe indies, because they're self-employed, but they'll still work, like, crazy hours, indies, under their own, you know, provocative. Is that the right word?
Fancy driving.
I'm not saying it should be like that. It would be, you know, obviously should not fucking be like this, but that's what it is like.
Ain't looking so good.
So
Boy, she is looking like a daisy now.
what is crunch? So there's like, when you're developing a game, there's this well-known phenomenon that towards the end of the game, everybody is panicking, the game's on fire, everyone has to come into work and work like 100-hour weeks to get the game finished. Like unpaid overtime, kind of working 100-hour weeks. I don't know what the actual, like, statement that Rockstar put out. I didn't read it, Raymond Shumi, because, you know, like I said, this has been, oh, this should have been a well-known thing for, like, forever. It's no shock to me. It's like, yeah, of course, they're all working their asses off trying to finish the game before it goes gold. Like, of course. They're all killing themselves. This has been, like, you know, this has been, like, an open secret or whatever for a very long time. Oh, yeah, sorry. Thanks, Black Shirt Blast, for subscribing to Twitch Prime. Hello. Sorry, I was too busy talking about crunch. But yeah, no, this is... But the problem is, it's like... It's a twofold problem. It's people have the passion and they want to make the video game better and stuff, and they have like if I'm like the guy that makes the mini-map or whatever, and this is just a shitty example, but if I'm the guy that makes the mini-map and there's only a few weeks left and I'm like trying to program the mini-map as quickly as possible, and there's like a few features I want to make on the mini-map, like the markers disappear when you're too far away from them, or the mini-map zooms out when you go faster and stuff. It's like, you know, I'm the mini-map guy. I want the mini-map to be better. I want the game to be better. It's my creative work. But I don't have enough time to add the features that I want. Well, I better, you know, work unpaid overtime to finish those features that I want to make the game better. Now, I'm saying this from like an indie perspective, like where you have that creative decision or whatever, and that's okay. You know, you're making your own piece of art, that's fine. The problem is when it's a AAA game, it's probably not you saying you want the minimap to do these functions. It's probably like the game design document that was written 2 years ago or whatever that says this is how the minimap should function. You need to do it. And it's not your fault that it was scheduled wrong so that you don't have enough time to do it. But, you know, it's expected that you're going to come in and finish it on your own time. Because everybody else is doing it, and you love the video game, right? You love working at Rockstar. You got to do it. And if you don't, then you just, you know, you're not going to get fired for it, straight up. But they're going to take notice, and you're certainly not going to get promoted or whatever, you know. You're working at Rockstar, you're making video games, you love video, it's like passion, right? Like, you know, but, you know, it shouldn't be like that. Because working these crazy hours, not seeing your families, not getting paid for it, not getting any royalties on the creative piece of art you're making. It's pretty bad.
Trouble. That's why you need us.
Turtle turf. Be calm.
I picked up the bat, didn't I? God damn it. I thought I was far enough away from it.
Okay, I'll pay.
Yeah, pretty much Soviet, yeah.
You done a man's job.
Oh, I didn't split for the save and quit. Whoops. I'll fix that in a second. Ah. There we go. Fixed. I miss auto splits. Ah, Powdy's right. If you just hold X, he follows you way better. Ha ha ha. See, yesterday's run was worth something. I learned something. It may have taken like 5 hours or whatever that stream length was to learn one minor thing about the game, but at least it's something. And yeah, hey, Triple Asterius. What do you, like, I guess you work in like an office or something? If you can watch my stream during work.
Hey, son of a bitch, that's my car.
Don't take it personally, pal.
But yeah, that makes sense. I mean, pretty chilled stream. I kind of feel like you have to be actually actively looking at the screen the whole time, though, in case like something ridiculous happens out of nowhere, like I suddenly get busted or whatever, and then you miss it and you're like, oh. Before he says he's a truck driver. Yeah, I guess you can click it. But the whole point is it's live, right? No, don't drive on me.
Do you want me to valet this?
Average IT consultant.
I paid Marty off weeks ago, man.
Hello, officer.
I'm glad to be in a head.
Alright, there we go. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. You know this whole crunch thing we've been talking about? You can actually apply the same thing to, like, streamers and stuff. Because some of them, like, stream stupid hours. Or whatever. Like, that's mildly better. I mean, you still shouldn't just kill yourself from fucking video games and shit, but at least they're working for themselves, kind of. I mean, they're still making Twitch a boatload of money, I guess, but, you know, at least they have, like, a percentage gain on it. Whereas if you work extra hours at like, Rockstar or whatever, you're going to get paid exactly the same. It's just like unpaid overtime. And you don't get royalties on the product. If you like ruin your life to make the product better, for streaming at least, you know, you actually benefit from the product being better, but you don't outside of like stupid Metacritic bonuses and shit like Rockstar. Or any other company. I don't mean to just pick out Rockstar here. I need to make this clear. Every AAA developer will have crunch. Every single one. And even the AA developers. Like I said, the indies probably do as well, but at least they actually get paid proportionate to how good the product is, probably. Hey, thanks, Felipe plays Madden for 20 months in a row. Hello. Are you still playing Madden? Felipe plays FIFA.
Get your paws off me!
Oink. Did I even throw the grenade? Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I didn't even see anything come out, but Vic just did the thing where he just drops it instead of throwing it. Which is fine here, thankfully, but hopefully it won't happen normally. And that time the grenade just went through the van. The grenades are so fucking glitchy in this game. So stupid. Me come through. Beep. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Hello friends, please don't kill me. Where's the grenades? This way. I'm wondering if I should have driven the bike here now. Well. Time to find the bike. There it is. Yeah, this is really slow. I didn't lose a tire or anything, but just spent too long trying to get those grenades. And then there's a million police bikes here anyway, goddamn.
It's just a gun, not a bulletproof.
I'm indestructible. See that Vic like spinning on the spot? So bullshit. Right, I should lose the 1-star second. Yeah, what Preza said.
You little bitch, move!
Oh dear. Capitalism just fucks everybody lower down the chain. And we're in, like, not the bottom of the chain. It's kind of a problem.
Will the baby be okay back at your sister's?
Sure, she'll be just fine. I'm looking forward to having me some fun.
Oh good, I should make it just in time. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful.
Good luck, Vic. You'll need it.
Boing. Whee. Can I have this, please? Thank you, game. Jesus. Stood there for ages before it would give it to me. Wonderful.
That was great.
Holy shit, I didn't fall off the quad bike. And now to relax. Ah. Oh crap, I don't have much water. I have to pray Emma wants to get me water when she gets up. Fucking hair. Nah, I don't want to try to fill it in this amount of time. It's really awkward to fill it because it's like a really big bottle. It doesn't really fit under my sink very well. So I don't really want to try and do that. Do. Atting Kitty isn't gonna wake her up. She is out cold until she has to wake up. Like, maybe I could wake her up, but she'd be very angry and grumbly and probably not get up for another hour afterwards. It's fine, I'll survive. I could do this whole thing without drinking once if I had to. No, I just drink tap water. No filter or anything. Give me that chlorine. Delicious chlorine. And fluoride and stuff. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You know, all the mind control chemicals and stuff. You know, all that good stuff.
It's time to dive.
I just realised on the PS2 version you could take this PCJ at this point. So you wouldn't use a Sanchez, you'd use a PCJ. Fuck. Someone buy me a PS4. And then I can play Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. Working on any projects? No, not really. I've actually been pretty lazy lately, I haven't really done that much. I haven't been video editing or anything either. I really should be doing something. But, yeah. I was trying out LA Noire VR yesterday. I had to update my graphics card drivers because there was like a few NVIDIA drivers that just completely broke LA Noire VR. So I was reading on the Steam discussions about it and I was like, oh no, it's completely broken, but then you could either roll back to an older version or update to a later version when they fixed it. So I was like, okay. So I just updated to the latest version because it's like, you know, several months ago that discussion happened. And it seems fine now. Whoop. Whoop. PS4s are like $200. Yeah, I'd probably have to, like, if I was gonna speedrun and stuff, I'd probably have to get the PS4 Pro because it probably loads faster or some bullshit, right? So, so that's like a lot more, right? Like, I don't want one, obviously, but that's what would have to happen. Yes, but an SSD in a PS4 Pro probably loads faster than an SSD in a regular PS4, right? I have no idea, I could be wrong. But I'm not looking into it because I'm not actually going to do this because it was a joke. Right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Come on. This is safe, my friend.
How did that hit him? Alright, whatever.
Hey, Papi Chulo, spare me, please.
Don't make me do this.
Joke, but you were ready to donate.
It's just a gun, not a bullet wound. Yet.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the difference is between a PS4 Pro and a PS4. I know one is like
Nice to meet you.
4K asterisk, and the other one's like 1080p asterisk. But I don't actually know what the actual hardware difference is. Whether it's just GPU or whatever. Well, I mean, if someone gives me money, like, for a PS4, and specifically labels the money as for PS4, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, not do it?
First, we need to get some guys together.
Come on. Like, I would prefer people would give the same amount of money and say for rent. I'd be like, sure. Yeah, buy that many potatoes. I've already got the potatoes.
Well, stuff's going down.
Wanna make
Come
some
on.
money?
I'm going to start growing potatoes. I have like, I have some potatoes that I'm waiting for them to like flower and stuff. Got them in egg cartons in my kitchen. And I wrote down on my Google Calendar when they should be ready to plant.
I'll go find some more guys.
So that guy didn't destroy me today, see? I am right. It was just
Don't freak
fucking
out.
destroying me yesterday. Like, look how much health and armor I have. That guy yesterday was just pumping me with bullets and just killed me immediately. Not today, I guess. and eat the potato flowers. Oh god. Yes, I don't plan on eating anything stupid. I'm gonna thoroughly check any potatoes I grow before I eat them. But this is like months from now, right? So I don't really have to worry about that right now. I'm sweating like a whore in church. Oh, wrong gun. There we go, got them in the end.
My name's Vic.
Name's Vic, by the way. But I really just want to grow them for fun, to be honest. And just get used to, like, gardening. Ah, come on. Oh, there's another police bike. That was really slow. Oh yeah, you know, Soviet. Yeah, I'm totally not gonna turn up to that conference now. Oh, disgusting. Like, fuck, man. You know, I was really considering going. They were really interested in having me there. But, you know, fuck that. What am I doing? I'm duping. That's what I should be doing. Thrown off by falling off the bike and shit all the time. Stream potato farming. No. No. I can't do a potato cam, because if I was to do that, it would point outside my window, and then you would see the exterior of where I live, and then could very easily figure out where I live. Hey, Obrev, thanks. Get a potato quality camera to do it with. I see what you did there. I get it. Oh, wow, hello.
Now you can't grow old.
Officer?
Bye-bye. I'm aiming for your nut.
Don't mind me. Did he say he's aiming for my son? I have so many wanted stars. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Please, just 2 more. 1 more. Stop. Damn it. I'm not getting on the Sanchez. Fuck that. Did he say nuts? Oh, okay, well, I mean, I guess, whatever. I really shouldn't take the Sanchez, because I never get on it, because I always have a wanted star. I also need to remember to switch to fists, so that I can't get a wanted star after the rampage. We're gonna finish you.
Over here, quick.
Relax. We've got more than rubbers for protection.
Okay, get in that one, I guess. Don't really like them getting in that door, but the way I was laid out. All I can see is sunlight, like in real life sunlight. Because the screen's
Let's
so
get
dark.
you out of here. There's no
Run
place
her
for a
over.
lady.
Jesus. Get up, girl. She's not getting up, is she? Fuck's sake. I have all my tires. I just need to make sure the girl I'm about to rescue doesn't get shot to death.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. Kind of slow, but at least I get it. One left. On my way. Marker. Thank you. I wonder what's better here, actually. Taking that Saber Turbo that spawns, or taking the Sanchez. It's a pretty long drive, so the choice of vehicle would make a big difference. Like, obviously the Sanchez accelerates a lot faster and is easier to get through traffic, but would the Saber Turbo, or whatever it's called, would it have a better top speed? Probably does, right? I'll have to try to test that at some point. It's such a long drive. Maybe just the nimbleness of the Sanchez is worth it. Ah. Truck stop. Remember to go to the right marker. Is it really fast to the death warp after marked men? Yeah, because you skip a pager.
Are we being followed?
You teleport next to a
We better not
vehicle
be
because you're
being
not
followed.
next to one
I'll
after
rip those
marked men.
bastards' livers right out of their sides.
Chill out, man.
I
There
don't
ain't
know.
no one
You might have a
following
point
us.
because you are kind of closer to the airport. I could try not killing myself after marked men. Truck didn't get stuck this time like it did yesterday. Not close enough. Come on. $20 ton of salmon. What? A truck got stolen with 20 ton of salmon in Poland. I mean, is the truck worth more than the salmon? Yeah, it's probably just a random theft, right? Yeah, whatever happened to these things? Wasn't there a time that, like, someone's cryptocurrency farm got broken into and everything got stolen or something? Yeah, that kind of makes a bit more sense because you could just, like, use the hardware. But you can't, like, use 20 tons of Nutella or salmon. Unless you already have, like, wholesale ties, like, how would you sell these things? Hold my
So
Nutella.
that's how a drunken homicidal gun nut drives.
Another trailer with 30 tons of fruit juice inside was reportedly swiped from the town of Winterberg. Yeah, they have a value if you can sell them. But I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sell that sort of stuff. But maybe the truck theft is just worth it instead. I don't know. I'm not a criminal, I have no idea. Like, there's probably like trucks being stolen all the time. They just don't get reported on because they're not ha funny full of Nutella, like. Right? Yeah, I'm still using the Wooting keyboard. I haven't really used it for like analog stuff though. Just because I haven't played any games that needed it. The only new games I've bought recently have been for my Switch. I was actually looking at getting Mario and Mario plus Rabbids thing this, yesterday. Because the game does look pretty nice, and I've always wanted to play like an XCOM style game. And it being on the Switch is quite nice. But I don't know if I'd rather just buy XCOM.
Whoa there, Sheriff, the local man. Sure, I'll take you on, buddy. Come here.
Pretty well.
For fuck's sake, Phil, do
That
something.
bit didn't
Hey,
though.
my boob's shot. This
Alright,
round's
I
already,
need
asshole.
speed build up. I need a speed build up. Come on. Give me speed. Speed. Okay, feeling alright. Made that corner. Please. It's like, while on this mission, your Walton has the heavy property. So you can, like, move cars out the way. But that only works until that car hits, like, a wall or another car or a bump or something. And then, like, as soon as it's, you know... Because you can't crumple the cars or anything. They're just a solid object. So as soon as that happens, they suddenly... It's just like driving into a brick wall. That's fine, I'll go with it.
I think we both...
Alright, let's try not killing myself and see what happens. My concern is I'm in the middle of the docks and all the vehicles are shit. Yes. And there aren't many of them. Ah. Yeah, I'm not convinced this was better, chaps. Okay.
You little bitch, move. You think you can jack me?
We'll have to watch... I'll have to, like, compare the videos or something. Yeah, I don't know, this is really fucking slow. This is real fucking slow. Yeah, definitely slower. Damn you, chat. I don't remember who suggested it, but damn you. This was way worse. Like, just the drive from the hospital to the airport is slower. We're not even including, like, sure, I have to kill myself to get to the hospital, but at least the vehicle's right there. Here I have to, like, search around for the vehicle for ages. Yeah, I lost a lot of time. Throat, please. Hey, Arthur. Thanks.
Get us out of here, Lance.
Right, Soviet, go back in time, find out who suggested it, and ban them.
Is this your idea of a welcome party? Come on, move it. Wait, where the
Ooh,
hell
that's
am I
not
going,
good.
man?
Okay, I might not survive this. Oh wow, I took loads of damage as well. Oh, this is bad.
Hey, watch the road. Oh, shit!
Are you doing the fucking hindsight thing again? I got angry at you for doing yesterday, my friend. Yeah, the vehicle is slower. The vehicles you can find are slower than an ambulance, but obviously you save, like, killing yourself, which takes time, and you're closer to the airport. I don't know. There was some merit to it. But obviously, you know, when you see just how slow the vehicles are and how long it took me to get a vehicle as well is also a problem. It obviously doesn't work out. Oh well.
Shit! They're everywhere!
Oh, this isn't good.
One more Lance Man's chance!
I made it.
You prick!
Getting better at that auto-scroller, even if I make like a horrible mistake, like having a car blow up next to me and stuff. Or having to answer the door. I can still do it.
Last chance to draw a breath.
I too far, didn't I?
Your life is about to expire.
I'm not gonna bother with a grenade here, I never get it to work. It's just a waste of a grenade.
Kiss your I'd appreciate a ride to my hotel. I'm about to get biblical.
Come on, Lancey boy. It's one Lancey boy. Right. Here comes that boy. I'm also getting better. I'm just way better at this mission in general, like all of it. I just haven't had a problem with drive in such a long time. Ugh.
Hey, Chumbo. Impressive.
Impressive. No, don't swap cars. I think I'm like a minute slower than yesterday, right? I blame not death warping.
Life's just a game to you.
Yeah, this is why I shouldn't take suggestions from random people who have never played this game in chat. Whoop. But then if I just ignore everyone's suggestions, I'd sound like an asshole. So it's kind of a tight line. I have to walk. I have to justify why I don't do it or whatever every time. Whoop. Alright, let's go. Hose de hose. Bosey bows. Toes. Toes. On the mows. For some hose. Excuse me, come through. Nobody change lane. Nobody change lane.
Did you call the fire department?
Wait, what's happening in GTA 5 now? I've been missing chat. Something about modders doing stuff to single player games or something. Also, they should be called cheaters, not modders, because modding is different. But yeah. Cheaters can affect your single player too. Okay. Why is this relevant? But it actually happened to people while they were doing runs. They can spawn a Hydra and kill you. What the fuck? Twice. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to blacklist GTA 5 on your firewall or whatever.
That's Marty's cousin.
So it can't make any connections to servers and stuff. I just force play it offline. Oh, the one time I only throw one and don't follow it up, I don't actually kill him. God damn it. I always throw 2 Molotovs and the second one is always unnecessary. This time I did it, didn't kill him. God damn it. Not that it matters, because there's a timer running. Why do I even care? What the fuck am I saying? But yeah, that sounds absolutely horrible and ridiculous. It should not be a thing, but, you know. GTA Online, I guess. Are these, like, targeted? Or are they just doing it to everyone who's playing single player?
Did you call the fire department?
Seems targeted. Jesus. Yeah, I guess you just have to blacklist GTA 5 from the firewall, I guess. Just don't let the game connect to the internet. Yes, hello, Bubble. Whoops. I should still make it in time, it's fine. Had my run yesterday die. I failed So Long Slong dupe, and then obviously tried to do it again, so the game crashed. Like, I knew it was gonna crash, but I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, just give up? So I just tried it again, and yeah, the game just crashed after I rescued Rennie. Nah, not root related. Although I like save and quit before I did Colonel's Coke, and then I save and quit after I did Colonel's Coke, so I'm not even sure Colonel's Coke dupe is worth it at that point. Like, I'd probably do that at ESA, just because it sounds funny, like doing Colonel's Coke dupe, and like praying the helicopters are okay and stuff. And it makes that super bland mission mildly more interesting at the start. So even if it's slower, I'd probably still do it at ESA, but yeah. I'm not sure it's actually worth it for one. This is the third one. Yeah, it does remove more Phil Collins. Shit. I mean, it's just funny only doing part 2, though. Part 2 of a 3-part mission. That's just funny. Have to make it work. Just like doing Divorce before you've done all the Marty missions. Like, that's just funny. Yeah, it's not even in part 2, yeah. I'll just stick with doing what I'm doing for now. Because it seems possible to beat the game with this route, so it's better than some of the other routes we've been using. This is the third one, right? I said that out loud, didn't I? Oh, every time I throw 2, he dies in the first one. But every time I throw 1, he's still alive and I have to run back like an idiot. Payday. Sweet. Yeah, I'm 90% sure it's the third one. This is the fourth one. I know what I'm doing, it's alright. I got this. Hello, Omega.
Did you call the fire department?
No SSU category in VCS. When we find SSU. This is the fourth one. I know what I'm doing. I did keep a mental track of it. It's fine. Relax. This is definitely the fourth one. It's all good. How's Tricon doing today? Oh, you know, still a car park. What, kitty? It's only 11. It's not even 11. And I'm playing video games. Like, I'm tapping the button right in front of you. I mean, you can have a stroke for a bit, because I have 20 seconds. You should go annoy Emma. She's still asleep. Go wake Emma up. Hmm? Go wake Emma up. Death Walk is slower. Oh yeah. Yeah, Hobrev, but is it slower than waiting 2 minutes for the rampage timer, or slightly less, I guess, because you have to drive? But waiting like 1 minute 30 for the rampage timer, then saving and quitting twice. Like, is that mission longer than that? Whoa, that was close. Oh yeah, I was going to try to complete the rampage, right. Maybe let's forget about this. I have to try this at some point. Like, with the knowledge that the fire doesn't work properly. Where did that one go? Like, that one just fell through the ground. Okay, fuck this.
Hey, Louise, it's me.
It was Caster Soviet. Dun dun dun.
Going up in flames. Are the girls okay?
Did Marty's inbred family do this?
I'll be right down.
Did you call the fire department?
Don't worry. I know where we can get a fire truck.
Alright, alright. Oh, the frames. Oh, so wonderful. I wonder if you could just dupe this mission instead of tripling it if you, like, walked into the marker as the rampage timer was running out. Instead of, like, walking into the marker, then waiting for the rampage timer to run out. If that makes any sense? Like, I wonder if that would help. You a sad kitty. You're such a sad kitty cat. You've had food. I don't understand. Go annoy Emma. Was that Emma fell down a well? I'm gonna try and shoot him when I spawn here, see what happens.
That's Marty's cousin.
Bye-bye.
Nah. I managed to kill the wrong one. It would be amazing if I could kill the other one in time. But I did kill that one. I wonder if I could kill the other one in time if I just shot, like, aimed and then changed target immediately. Yeah, he's dead. I reckon I could do it. Oh, right. What am I doing? Just fucking walk up there and shoot him.
If it's all gone down, that means you're dead. Welcome to my party.
I forgot to split. Kitty. Kitty. Shush. No. No. Go annoy Emma. She sounds so angry. Go annoy Emma. No, leave me alone. Where's the save? Is it near? I forget where it is. There it is. Annoy Emma! No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Kitty! Oh, Emma's awake. Okay. Keep trying. You've got her attention.
She was a boss, man.
Okay, Emma woke up and started calling for the cat. Wonderful. Alright, audition. Talk to the hand.
So who is this place?
Let's not start talking non-English now, chat. Let's not do this. No, what the fuck? I was trying to look backwards. I accidentally targeted. Oh, whatever. Lane switch is happening. Close. Fucking tree. Oh, seriously? Oh my god, okay, fine.
Yep, next stop, the cemetery.
Why was that guy full health? But Vic was shooting him. Did Vic just never hit him? Lance even. Okay. Lance?
Come on, let's get the car out of here. I don't get it. How is stealing one dumb car gonna make us rich? I've got everything covered, man. Great driving.
Faster death warp. Wow, really? Thanks. Whee! Not quite what I had in mind. Please stop flipping around. Forwards, ambulance, forwards. Payday. Again. Oh, fuck. I should have just got back in. Money for nothing. Boink. Is that alright? No, Lance? As well called screaming. Oh dear. Do I like novels? I've never really read any that much. Oop. I mean, I read The Hobbit when I was a kid. I don't remember any of it though. Probably have to like, I should probably read like Lord of the Rings or something again. Can't imagine books. Oh, jeez, let's not start this again.
Breaker, what's your 20? For Christ's sakes, lads, speak English. Yeah. We're on our way. Keep the cops busy. All I can see is cops. You must be nearby. Drive south, man.
I'd rather have a physical copy, Omega. I like physical copies of things.
You must be nearby. Drive south, man.
Ugh, same wall bullshit as yesterday, goddamn. Oh, did I stop Lance moving because I was too close? Was I that speedy? see what happens, I guess. Does that happen every time and I just don't notice, or...? Alright. Emma dropped something and then didn't speak to me afterwards about it. Okay. Hey, Andrew. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, right, this bullshit. That way, please. Yeah, I remember trying to flip this car over. There we go. You have to, like, suddenly rotate the other direction halfway through. Lance isn't moving, is he? I've just realised the progress bar is, not moving. Well, I guess this run's over, but what the fuck is Lance doing? Did I get him stuck in a wall or something? I thought it was because I was too close. I didn't think it was just because he was stuck in something. I guess it's just the terrain overballer. He's not flying, I guess. I'll just lower down. Alright, let's go see what Lance is doing. I wonder if this fails the mission, I have no idea. Can't say I've ever failed this mission. Well, like, by going too close to him. Jesus.
All I can see is cops. You must be nearby. Drive south, man.
Where is he? He's not even on the road. Oh. Oh. Well, we saw him for a split second, I guess. He's just... yeah, he's still there. This is where Lance is.
Get out of my peripheral vision, dude.
Oh, nice.
Hey, stop, you scum!
I'm pushing it a tiny bit.
Hey, this is my forte, dude.
Well, that's the end of that then. Why did I not get busted? What the fuck? Why didn't I get busted just then? Well, okay.
Ready for the clink, scumbag?
I was waiting for it to blow up. No. Ah, oops, shit. Alright, well, to the person who asked, when do I have to get to for a no reset run? Further than that, apparently. Yeah, maybe they're scripted cops that can't bust me. Alright, one more try, I guess, for today. I can't believe Lance got stuck in the wall like that. How did Lance get there? I've never seen that happen. You're intentionally throwing the run for highlight reel material again. You know it. Do 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 do. Hey Hanky, you just missed a hilarious fail. Fucking the mission where Lance has to drive a van and I drive a van away from him. Lance got stuck. Okay. I didn't realise until I had almost finished the mission. Oh, you didn't miss it. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I kind of want to watch those clips of people having their single player hacked. Is that seriously gonna... Alright. It's fine, I guess. Oh, you were lurking for an hour. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna look for those clips because I'm interested in watching them. Oh, here they are. Show me the good stuff. I'll have to mute it. Okay, so friendly Baron is on a run. And a jet spawns in front of him. Oh. Oh. How can that... Is it a Hydra as well? It's a fucking Hydra. You can't even get that in single player. I think it's a Hydra. Yeah, it is. It's a Hydra. You can't even get that in single player. It's like a multiplayer thing only. Alright, what's this other clip? Him dying. Wow. He just gets killed. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, well, just have to blacklist it, I guess. So Matt just falls off the... sorry, Dark Viper just falls off the van, the plane for no reason. Jesus, so bullshit. I mean, is that actually a hacker doing that, or a cheater or whatever? Oh, the mission just continues. What the fuck? Okay. Maybe that clip is just unrelated. Sorry, yeah, I'm just reading stuff in Discord. I was kind of interested. What about this clip? Oh, an adder just spawns in front of him. Oh, wonderful. Ah, Jesus Christ. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well then. Alright, anyway. At least that can't happen in this game. Whee! Hey, me face. There's been some new GTA 5 drama.
It always seems to be GTA 5 drama.
Yeah, this one's not their fault.
Right.
You know cheating is like super prevalent in GTA Online and stuff. And the game's like super bad and not very secure and whatnot. Well, cheaters have found a way to spawn stuff and kill people who are playing single player. the game's still connected to the internet. So people are doing speedruns and like hydras and stuff are spawning in front of them. Stuff that you can't even get in single player. It's multiplayer only. And they're just being killed as they're doing runs. They randomly die. It's pretty bad. Yeah. It's some kind of admin exploit. It works based on your player ID or whatever it is used to track players. Yeah. Pretty shitty. But yeah, I guess, like, I don't know what the DRM of GTA 5 is like, but if you can just block the game from connecting to the internet with firewalls and stuff, that's the only way I can see of fixing this.
Luckily, you're pretty
I assume you can play GTA 5 without an internet connection, single player. I've never heard of the DRM being that bad. There's an offline mode here, okay, you just have to use that now. But yeah, it's just obvious that GTA 5 and online and all that just isn't programmed correctly, to put it simply. You're supposed to expect the client to be unreliable at all times. You're supposed to do server-side checks of things, not just believe the client when they tell you things. Because, like, cheating to do stuff in single player makes sense, you know, like modding and stuff is all that sort of same thing, but when you can do stuff, when you can do stuff online and you can do stuff to other people online, it just makes absolutely no sense why your client would be able to tell the server that another player is dead. It's just so stupid. It's not really a fixable thing, it's just like the whole architecture of the back end is just fucked. That's why they haven't been able to fix this sort of stuff. They tried to fix it by making, like, you know, obfuscating the client's memory and whatnot, and made the game perform worse. But the problem here is not the client. The client will always be unreliable and hackable. You shouldn't believe that. I can't remember the actual terminology for this, but I know what I'm talking about. I've done like networking for games before, and this just should not be a thing that is possible. I would say in 2018, but even fucking like Doom and shit had this right. Yeah, it's because it's all peer-to-peer and there's no like, but there must be some sort of backend that's being exploited here. Like, especially for the single player thing. Like, I don't know. Because the server has to be giving someone's client the IP address and stuff of the person playing single player. It's not like you're connected to each other because you need to see each other in the game. There's no reason for them to have a connection. And they obviously don't know their IP address or anything, because then they just fucking DDoS them and not do shit to their game. So it must be some Rockstar server, like, giving this information out. Which is even scarier, because it could actually give, like, the IP address and stuff out. No, the problem is not Rockstar's coding, like Herder, they don't know how to code a video game. The problem is they don't make multiplayer games. Or at least the first multiplayer game I can think of is like this. And this is like a console game. Like, I don't know. I don't think they have much experience in making this kind of multiplayer things. Was the online outsourced? I haven't heard that before.
I've been having trouble with it.
What the fuck is this?
I know GTA 4 had multiplayer. This came out before GTA 4. What I'm saying is this was the first thing to have multiplayer I can think of. I have to wait for these cars to blow up, which is kind of shitty. Then that one blew up. But yeah, this is a really bad situation. San Andreas didn't have online multiplayer, Hobber, if you know what I mean. Networked multiplayer. The frame rate's bad because I'm duping. Alright, I'm just gonna get on the bike. If he busts me, I'm resetting, but if he doesn't, I'm gonna keep going, yeah. Did GTA 2 have networked multiplayer? And Liberty Stories had it? Yeah, okay, so Liberty Stories makes sense. And obviously Red Dead had it. Red Dead had like pseudo GTA Online. The Red Dead's online was actually pretty good. But obviously it never came out on PC, so there were like still hacking issues, but it was obviously way less. Actually saved a lot of time from having a pulley spike, even though I had to wait for the cars to blow up for ages. I really don't think you should just completely disregard Rockstar's coding ability. Like, yeah, Red Dead Redemption was a mess, apparently. This is the alleged reason that's like rumoured and shit. It's never actually been confirmed, has it? But you can't take for granted the technical, like, marvel or whatever of, like, GTA 5 and GTA 4. You know, fucking crazy, massive open world games. That's what they're good at. Yeah, you retract the outsource comment, yeah. I don't know why, like, Take-Two or Rockstar would need to outsource something like that. It's not like they don't have the fucking money. Well, the reason these games are janky as fuck, Omega, is because they're like, the scope of them is insane. Like, crazy open world, everything's open, there's a dynamic time of day cycle for everything, there's loads of AIs that can traverse the entire world everywhere. You know, making a fucking single player, like, linear game, I don't know why I said single player, making like a linear game doesn't have to be as, like, open as this. It's hard to explain, but like making something like this is way harder than making anything else.
Strike two.
That's why, like, you know, single player linear experiences are always like really high quality and tight and stuff, whereas on like multiplayer and open world stuff is always a bit jankier. Like, whenever I play GTA Online, I'm just, like, shocked that the fucking traffic is even as well synced as it is. Like, I want to know how. How did they make it so that the traffic is synced between the players? Like, they can't just be, like, networking all of the traffic, but they must do at some point, because you can interact with the traffic and it still reflects that on other people's screens. Like, I have no clue.
Boy. She is looking like a daisy now.
You can find shitty things in the code, but you're writing stuff in a rush under time pressures for your employer. I don't know. Like, you get shit to work, and then when it works, you leave it and move on. Like, I don't know. I just try to think about this a bit more nuanced than just herder bad programmers. Like, I really don't think it's that simple. Nothing is ever that simple.
You're a fine wingman.
What was the time frame between LCS and VCS Omega? What do you mean experience? One year. Well, pretty safe to say this game was pretty fucking rushed then. And they're obviously trying to coordinate between two different studios. When was Leeds purchased by Rockstar or Take-Two or whatever? Like what company were they before? Was this like, you know, they made LCS in collaboration with Rockstar, and then this game they also made in collaboration with Rockstar, but in a way smaller time period? It was ages ago before this game? Okay. I don't know. These games are pretty fucking ambitious. Like, I really don't think you should just discount it. You get a full-fledged GTA game. Like, you know, Vice City ran on a PS2. GTA 3 was like a marvel on PS2. And then you're just playing those same games with more content. Sure, the controls are shittier and the graphics are shittier and, you know, some stuff is stripped down, but you're playing it on a fucking PSP, I mean. And the production quality of these games is way higher than, like, 3 or Vice City ever were. I don't know. I don't think you should just herder games are bad, like.
A business interest of mine is having trouble with some idiots I need putting straight.
What business are you in?
Mobius Entertainment before Rockstar Leeds. Yeah.
Sometimes I have to remind them of their
Can't say I've heard of
obligations
that
if they
company, so.
don't. But mostly I just mind my own business. You mind
I mean, it'll be
yours,
the same
pal.
company, it's just owned by Rockstar, rebranded and stuff. It'll be the same people.
Okay, we're here.
You want this to turn real nasty?
I think the way Take-Two and Rockstar have handled the whole, like, GTA situation so far has been handled pretty well. Like, they're always delaying games, which is a good thing. Because the first release date you set is always ambitious, and then you, like, scale it back.
You're running a protection
Whereas other companies would just say, no, release it now and rush it and make it shit.
Step on it.
Like, they don't just pump out yearly releases of GTA games. If they, imagine if they just, like, Call of Duty to GTA. Like, 1 year, one company makes it, the next year another company makes it. Like, we'd have, like, super shitty GTA games, but they'd all sell. GTA 5 is the best-selling fucking piece of media ever produced, ever. Like, they could fucking just make a GTA 6, GTA 7, GTA 8 every year, and people would buy it. Obviously, the quality would be terrible, but would it stop you? I don't know. I have a lot of respect for Take-Two and Rockstar. Like, everyone complains about, oh, they never released a game for like 5 years or whatever, oh, it's terrible. I really don't think people know what they want. I think the reason these games are so good is because they take their time. It doesn't excuse the shit like what's happening with the whole situation with the fucking GTA Online and the complete inadequacy of the security of it. Of course, it's like fucking dog shit. It shouldn't exist, but the reality is they just never made, like, I can't say they never made, but just trying to make an open world game like this, like, as multiplayer as it is. Is there any other, like, complete open world city simulation-y game that has multiplayer in the scale of GTA Online, which is basically like an MMO? Is there any game like that? I can't think of any. Like, Just Cause has multiplayer, but that was, like, modded in.
Hey,
like, you know, like Samp and stuff.
Don't take it personally, pal.
Like, Assassin's Creed doesn't have that kind of multiplayer. APB Reloaded? I've never actually heard of APB. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds like a security nightmare. You're selling the best selling piece of media ever in the world ever. It's super crazy and ambitious, and you're trying to simulate an entire world and stuff. And then, for the first time ever for this series, you're trying to cram like a crazy MMO-style multiplayer into it. I can understand why the security would be shit. Just because so many people are playing it, so many people are trying to hack it. The stuff you're trying to like sync over the network is like ridiculous. Imagine if it was server based. Could you have servers that could handle this? It's not like World of Warcraft. We're sure there's like thousands of players or whatever, but they're not all trying to network sync fucking like vehicles and entire city and stuff like that. Oh, why did I take the car? That was a mistake. Like, could you even, like, is it even scalable? Could you even have servers for GTA 5? I guess you can, because 5M proves that. But does 5M operate on the same scale as GTA Online?
What?
It's easy to say, Herder, they have all the money, just throw money, just buy more servers, how hard can it be? But it's not that simple. You can't just add more servers into it. It's never that simple. Shit, chat. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with Red Dead Online, or whatever they're going to call it. Will it be server-based? Will they have actual, like, server-side authority over, like, the actions of clients? I don't know. I don't know if they can. I, like, honestly don't know if they can even do that. But maybe they can, you know, they're ambitious in lots of other ways. Maybe they should try to be ambitious in making it server-side instead of peer-to-peer. It's not like they don't have, you know, the ability to get people on the job. It's not even that the game has to be profitable, Lord Cray. Like, I just mean, like, if money was no object, just buying more servers isn't the solution to any networking, like, scalability problem. Like, people are just like, oh, just buy more servers. It's like, okay, so there's multiple backends involved in a video game. First you have the, like, the servers that, like, you know, when you log on, it like checks to see if you own a legal copy of the game and stuff, and gets your account details and all that sort of stuff. It's like at some point, the beginning of the process is you try to connect online. So this is a simplified version, but say you're trying to connect to online. So okay, so you press the go online button, and you get a spinny thing. What happens in the background is that your computer tries to connect to some central server that it's like figures out where you are, like what the best other server for you to connect to is, like if you're allowed to play, or your like credentials and what your account details are and stuff. You can't just make more of those. Like maybe you could do some sort of thing where like the game checks where in the world it is by itself without connecting to a server. So then it's like, oh, okay, so I'm in Europe. Let's connect to the European central server, right, or whatever. So you can maybe like slice it down like that and have several central servers. But then what servers store your world progress? Do you do it like Blizzard does, that pisses everybody off, where your European account in Hearthstone and stuff has completely different cards and progress and everything than North American Asian ones? Like when you connect to online, a server has to say, right, you have $5,000, you have these cars, you have all of this stuff. If it's stored locally, then you could just have whatever you want. And I sincerely hope it isn't stored locally. I highly doubt it, because that like actually would affect their bottom line, because then you don't buy shark cards. But anyway, so you have to have some sort of central server, and you can't just add more and more and more of those, because this just becomes a scalability nightmare. If you have one central server with everything on it, then you store everyone's login details and their possessions and stuff on there. If you have two that they can switch between, so if you're not doing the Blizzard system, if you have two that you can switch between, then that means the data needs to be cloned between both those servers at all times. Because otherwise, because you'd need to, like, those two servers would have to be talking constantly and replicating both sets of data to both sets of servers, right? And then you have three of them, and then you have three servers. So, like, if a player logs into the left one, but then logs out and logs into the right one immediately after, his information needs to come from the left one to the right one. I don't know, I'm using directions. And then also it needs to be backed up on the third one in case they ever log into the third one. Like, this is impossible. You can't just throw money, buy more servers, more servers. Like, you could have servers that are dedicated to replicating and storing data, but then, again, you're just moving the problem to somewhere else.
She'll be just fine. I'm looking forward to having me some fun.
It's not... Yeah. Where people are always like, oh, just buy more servers. It's just not that simple. And this is only for fucking logging in. I've only got to the login bit. I haven't got to the actual playing the game bit. Like, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, I've never tried to do anything like this big or scalable or whatever. This is just from my basic rudimentary knowledge of networking for video games. I'm sure there's loads of stuff I'm not even thinking about that you'd have to worry about that's impossible to scale. Like, it doesn't work. So the fact that GTA Online is peer-to-peer is shit, but I understand the decision, because it's just not scalable for the amount of sales and stuff they were going to have, and the type of gameplay they were going to have. There's just no way. Not for the amount of players they have. Like, they would have to have enough servers for, like, authentication on purchases and stuff, and things like that. Like, all of their, like, server infrastructure would have to be dedicated to that. And then the actual playing in the game is just peer-to-peer. Like, connecting multiple players together, like, there has to be some kind of... Did I pick up the rampage? I did. There has to be some kind of master server that, you know, connects players to begin with. Sure, the actual game is peer-to-peer, but you'd still need some server to say, right, John is at, like, 192.168 or whatever, connect over there, and you also connect to John, and you all connect to each other and stuff. You need some sort of master server to say, right, I've got all these games running, there's 10 slots in this one, 6 in this one, 7 in this one, there's only 1 left here. You'd have to have the server would also have to check your, like, connection to these things. It's like, oh, okay, so, you know, when you play online, in GTA Online, sometimes it tries to put you in a server with friends, right? So there has to be, or a game with friends. Sure, the game is peer-to-peer, but there has to be some sort of central server that's like, oh, your friend that we know about is playing in this game here, connect to these people. Like, GTA Online probably still has a crazy, ridiculous server infrastructure. Just as the gameplay is peer-to-peer, they still have a server backend. Yeah, I could go on. But what I'm trying to get at is that it ain't so simple. But anyway, regardless, it's still shit. Like, it's still inexcusable that the client is believed to this level. Like when it was just stuff like, oh, if you're in a lobby with someone, they can spawn vehicles or they can kill you, or even the killing you is a bit iffy, but they can spawn vehicles and they can like become invincible, they can spawn money and stuff like that. Well, you know, that makes sense to me because it's peer-to-peer. But the fact that, yeah, exactly, you should just never trust the client in anything. But the fact that it's peer-to-peer means they don't really have much choice, do they? Unless all clients were also doing their own sort of, like, non-trusting checks. But anyway, the fact that you can now also do stuff to single-player games, there is some sort of... What I'm getting at is there must be some sort of manipulation of Rockstar servers here. Like, this isn't peer-to-peer stuff, this is using Rockstar servers to find these single-player games and affect them, because you're not connected to them. So, yeah. Long rant over. I made several mistakes while I was ranting, but I was too busy ranting, so... That's my wrap-up of this whole situation, and... You know... Rockstar, like, GTA games are crazy and you should respect them. The ambitious nature of these things.
It's time to diversify my...
Oh, this happened again. I should have kept ranting. I should have kept ranting. No. This is the second time this has happened now. Like, why does this happen? I don't understand. It's like a few seconds into the mission it crashes. Or 1 second or whatever. Someone hacked my single player session. Do I do another one? I don't know if I do another one or not. I need water regardless. I'm grabbing water and I'll make my mind up. Behind me, face. I don't know who would read their email on a PSP, yeah. You can actually, sorry, a PS Vita. You can actually use the email to, like, hack the system, which is pretty funny. I don't know if I want to do another one. I don't really feel like streaming for 6 hours or whatever if I get a run started. LA Noire. No, I'm not gonna stream LA Noire immediately. I'd have to like set up a stream layout and get my settings correct and stuff. I was gonna do that. I was playing LA Noire VR a bit yesterday. It took ages to get the game to even run. I had to like update my graphics card drivers and do a load of other stupid shit to get the game to run. And I was playing it a bit and I remember how like fiddly the controls are. Nah, I think I'm done for today. Like, I've got full run Friday to do tomorrow anyway, so I don't want to do like 3 super long streams in a row. Because yesterday was a long stream, and then if I actually do another run and get a run going, then I'm gonna like do another long stream, and then I have to do run tomorrow. So yeah, I'll save a long stream for tomorrow. Do a nice long full run Friday. Hopefully have a good run and stuff. But yeah, oh well. Thanks a lot for watching. Sorry it was kind of a short stream, but yeah, I explained why. I had a fun rant though. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys later tomorrow, I guess. See you later. Bye.